Hello everybody and welcome. I am the Beta Plan and this is the Ming Empire within Crusader Kings 2. And before I start with this episode, once again thank you for all the likes and support for this series, and secondly a big, well-meant apology cause I made a little bit of a boo-boo. Sometimes, as you are well aware, I go off camera, turn over time a little bit and look around what I can do in order to make the next episode a little bit exciting, or well, sometimes I try to test out a few things. After all, there's many DLCs coming out and they sometimes change the rules, so I look into certain things. And I may have by accident kinda tried to murder my mother to look at how it would go with my claim on the Mongol Empire. Oopsie. I unfortunately also after that saved, so yeah, that happened. I was kind of curious how these claims would be and how, if I could attack for them and what have you not, because this is a nomad tribe again and I didn't know how that would go, but currently I can't attack for my claims. I have a weak claim, he's not in a regency, his rule is currently not contested. Whatever you will, I cannot fight for my claim on the Mongol Empire. Now, this character certainly is ambitious, but I don't believe, considering he is not an intrigue person, he should have killed his mother. But I was an idiot and I saved over the last save where I left you off. And now I could go back to January and do this again, this little war for this one county that we had over here, but then I had to re-establish everything over here, and everything that happened in between would become null and void, any wars or deaths that would happen. And that felt also a bit like wrong. So I guess I'm gonna go with it. In principle, nobody knows that I killed my mother, but I know that I killed my mother. So I am extremely noble. Just like this emperor was extremely wise, considering he was there we go, lunatic. So yeah, I guess the title once again is a bit sarcastic. So I hope you are all happy with the fact that I killed my mother and that we will just continue on with the series as it is. So what I also was looking into is, for instance, the Western Protectorate. The Western Protectorate here has 2 established outposts. Unfortunately, I have no war declaration upon this man. There's just no casus belli. But I can do this for this man because I can't attack for the Holy War for Kyrgyz, which is somewhat confusing that I am allowed to. But it's maybe because I own this county already, despite the border thing here, and I can't do it for Kangai, but dems are the rules, yo. Or dems are the breaks, but, you know, just changing that idiom a little bit. Why I want to do this, I kind of want to get rid of as many tributary states as I possibly can. This guy even dislikes tributary states. I could arrange some tributary states to occur, and thereby arrange a little bit more of a stronger hold on this area. I'm not sure if I also want to attack this guy, but that is my idea. So I want to declare this war, which means I will probably anchor China. But I'm going to do that one, and I am going to do the Idrisit, and I'm going to also establish them as a tributary state. This is more or less in preparation for our war with China, because I still want to do that war. I know I have postponed it, got myself a peace treaty, but for anyone who was wondering, the peace treaty doesn't mean we cannot attack, it means they cannot attack. I could right now, not right now because now I'm at war with more or less due to attacking a tributary, not attack China, but I checked it, I could attack for my oldest son that is currently not inheriting. I could claim in his name, well, the Chinese throne. And I looked on the dev diaries, like, what was Paradox thinking when they created this casus belli with all these armies arriving where they do and what have you not. They wanted it to be a little bit like an end boss. And although I understand the thrill of having an end boss, I find it a bit preposterous for this particular type of game. What do I need to do? Go on a pilgrimage. I will accept that. Oh, wow, they actually have quite a force here. Pull back for a moment. Guess we'll have to assemble a little bit more. Turkestan, do you have some troops? Yeah, but you have really shit amount of troops. Okay. Put that all together and it should be fine. As it should be over here. And keep the alt button pressed. Group the boats. Get it to the other side. And yes, I'm back at war with the Idrisid because I have decided to attack this little piece of land. Which is not a problem at all because, frankly, the Idrisid, I couldn't attack them right now. So getting ourselves in a war with them to weaken them in advance is certainly not a bad idea, I would say. Just wonder, where is China? Is China not protecting this tributary state? Interesting. Is allowed to, oh sorry, invade China. Has not raised any vassal levies. That's why I can't show you. But yeah, to come back to it, I looked at the dev diary and boss, but that is more something for an RPG, The Witcher, for instance, or I don't know, Fallout, Skyrim, and bosses there, absolutely lovely. In a game like this, it's a bit silly. Yes, the Tang Empire did originally attack here in the Middle East, and they clashed in the Targus River Valley, somewhere around here, I'm not entirely sure, with the Abbasid dynasty. But when they did so, after that, they were gone. They lost, the Abbasid won, and China never came back. So they never came as far westward as they did. Now, you could say, of course, and frankly, you're quite right, you alter the course of history here. Would you expect it to be any different? Why am I not instantly winning this? I'm attacking only for one county. I have all of it. That's a bit weird, in my opinion, but alright. Guess we're just gonna have to fight a battle. Which probably means I will want more troops. Oh. Hey, illness has reached my capital city. Military organizations, let's get more retinues. Let's get more of those. Seneschal, you're not too happy with me. Royal Builder, you're also not too happy with me. Probably kings that want to be, well, in power. And it is time to look at my council. My council. Oh, that's my council laws. This is gonna be a theme of mine. 103. It's really time to replace her. Simply by the virtue that she's old enough. We're going to replace her. 22, still very good, but my grandmother, it's about time that character might think of her on her own. Let's go bye-bye. Let's stop being in this world. I need to catch you. Oh, he already surrenders. Excellent. Excellent. Stand down these troops. And then this tribal holding is here. And this tribal holding, for all I care, it goes independent, but let's build a city. Let's do it. And let's give it away. No, I need somebody that's content, because certainly not somebody that's ambitious, because this man is going to be a tribal holding for a while. So he's going to be like, hey dude, I don't want this. This type of government that you have established. So, Ming Empire, you're going to get. Congratulations, and I will start building this up for you. And then if I ever get the ability to form regions to Buddhist, I will definitely use this one. So that he may be able to change his government type there. I will definitely focus on some tribal stuff. Oh, there you go. Really nicely established. Apparently a friend of mine is giving me some gold for all the wars that I am. After all, they are super difficult. Wait a second. Oh yeah, there's it. Special character option. Approach the adventure. They would require an order to stop raiding you. Where is he raiding me? Where are you? In Besh Balik. Besh? He's over here. That's not even my area. I could raise an army here. Oh, 20 karma. Is this you? Yeah, this is you. Okay. I will wait until he's over here and then we'll start smashing his face in. There we go. Alright, established. Is this the Idrisit? No, we are not being sieged over here. Excellent, then there's nothing to be afraid of. I'm not even going to protect this. I don't think that's necessary. But, okay. I have realized that I have gone off track from the story now. I don't know how many times, but back to China. End boss. Okay. I don't agree with that, but I can see your point. However, I also read something about this war that I actually do like. Apparently, in this war, you cannot lose from China simply due to sieging. They need to win battles. That is how I read it. Because you can yourself can also not win. Because, well, there's nothing to siege for you as well. 20 karma? Oh! I'm actually getting a theological focus bonus. Religious studies. You have to win, they say, about 75% of battles, and you need to be sure that nothing of yours is sieged. And they also stated that they changed the AI in such a way that supposedly they don't create massive deck stacks anymore, and that they will separate at a certain point, after probably sieging the first few holdings. But they will separate. So I guess that in this case, if I want to attack China, patience is golden, and I need to wait just a wee little bit. So you should now be paying to me. Yeah, so why does this still say the Idrisit? Come on, Ming Empire, thank you. Has declared Sistan Holy War against you. Oh, you're going to go for this area. Yeah, you're getting a little too powerful, but somehow we will make sure in the end it will not be too problematic. Oh, come on, don't suffer attrition on my account. There you go. There we go. And one of the things is, and that we've seen before, China comes in, of course, with their top generals. That I can't fault Paradox at all. It's logical. I still would prefer if they would arrive in several areas. Some people say it's like not logical because like the Middle Kingdom is even further away from here and it's huge, so it would take a crap ton of time for them to arrive. Yes, I understand. I would prefer to see them, well, either arrive in several spots or arrive not all together, because that would be more logical. But then again, as a player, you have an extreme advantage to just bash in on the first group and then the second group and the third group if you would do it that way. They would somebody suggested like you should get events like they're coming in a year, they will be here, so that you also have time to gather your troops. That I kind of have more sympathy for, because one of the issues that we have, it's not in our capital county yet, is that you need to gather up all your men, and I believe now you need to gather your men ahead of time in order to make this. And then I will probably have my stand somewhere over here, because I believe this is jungle. Yeah, so we'll have jungle terrain, and let them pass a great river. And that way we will try, well, not over here, but because this is plains. But these 4 counties, and then have all the backup over here, 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 and here, and then some on the boats. And that's the way I plan now currently to do warfare on China. I also think once we go to war with China, we should keep in mind. We should keep in mind that it's probably going to take 2-3 episodes even. Like, it's not going to be a war that's going to be instantly finished. Once again, patience will be a virtue in that war. So, but yeah, in the preparation of that, already took out 1 tributary state. Now we could still not attack you, I assume. Yeah, too far away. I could attack you. Well, not you, but your boss. Actually, no. I can offer vassalization. False religion. And why can I not declare war? We have raised army levies. We do? I just put down the boats. Oh, I of course kicked these guys' asses I'm trying to kick. Right. Already forgot again. Successful crusade for Aquitaine. That happened off camera, by the way. So, you, good sir, should have quite some power. The King of Scotland. No, wait a second. Jesus granted King Robert of Scotland victory in the crusade. Alright, but he doesn't hold Aquitaine. Oh, that's gone to a different Demergeringi, and they're all Frisian. I like that so much. The whole Frisian, which is like a subculture within the Netherlands in the north here, over there. It's a subculture. They're Germanic, and these people have gone Dutch, but those are still true Frisians, which is just amazing to me. So, where the heck is this? Well, there are enough wars around here. What the heck is going on? Second Bihar claim on Tubo War. And Bihar is winning. No. Peace with Tubo. I've told you guys to stop it. Darn it, I hate it that I have to owe him a favor. Oh, my book is finished. Keeping a court. I thought we already had a keeping the court. Didn't we? Keeping feudal court. Guys with a thunderbolt. Oh, that's keeping a feudal court. Now we have just keeping a court? Keeping a Chinese imperial court. Liege opinion plus 15. That's not helping, but another plus 5 vassal opinion. Yes! Wow! Holy shoot, that is good. We have now a plus 25 opinion via books. This man can now force himself upon the council, which I will make him marshal if he does so. Legends of Howley plus 5. Okay, that's only for the same dynasty, but still. Keeping feudal court plus 5. Keeping Chinese imperial court plus 5. Dragon amulet plus 5. Sarira, same religion plus 5. That's something. Oh no, that's an other artifact, but it's not a book, but still. And the Han language volume 4 plus 5. Holy shoot. That is amazing. I think it is time. Why can I not create this anymore? Oh, because another piece. Just wondering why that all of a sudden was no longer available. Okay, time to form the armies over here. Yeah, I'm not getting many of them. I'm not particularly a fan of. Wow, they're stingy with providing me with armies. Ouch. Yeah, place himself on the council. He became marshal. Okay, I can understand that. I'll have to allow for that. So, any of these kings, they're just no bueno on the council. How about the advisors? Do they need to be on the council? Upadhyaya doesn't need to be. I got 3 people. He doesn't need to be on the council anymore. But they love me. Man, I could abolish the council and get +2 to Mesne size. But then I lose an advisor title and then they will get annoyed. We could do illegal, but that's -10. I'm not really... oh, I could do significant. Significant status for women. Let's do that. We should have enough council support. And I think it is time. Well, we will definitely hire these mercenary armies when China attacks, but for that we also will need tons of treasury. A, just to be able to allow them to hire in the first place, and then to keep them up for a while, because we have to wait for a while before we fight. But yeah, I think it is time that we start building more retinue armies. We can definitely have a wee bit more. And this time around, I might be considering pikemen. I wonder how many... Because this could be very good army. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to take pikemen. Because at least pikemen have a high defense score, which is good against cavalry. And if you want to take back... Or... back... The, Mongol Empire, I don't think that's a bad idea. I do still want a lot of archers, simply... and I think pikemen are heavy troops. Let me just check this for a moment here. Skirmish, melee, pursue. Actually, they're both decent in skirmish and in melee. Whereas heavy infantry is definitely leaning towards skirmish and melee. So, hey, since when are pikemen so good? Defense values. Oh, wait a second. The defense is very good. Their attack value is reduced versus heavy. Yeah, they have no attack value. They're really defensive oriented. But that might be good against China. So, you know what? We're gonna have a defensive army over here. Oh, hey, hello. Didn't know our special regiment was actually consisted out of pikemen. A very defensive army is what I'm creating over here. Right now, 5,400 men. We'll definitely throw in a few more. Let's put in a few of those in. And we're already hitting the limit. So let us grow for a while and let's see what we have. 7,050 men right now. And we can provide a little bit more, but yeah. Alright, and we lack a commander again. Let's get a king on this duty. Just to give him a little bit of a... Huzzah! Significant status of women. We've done it. Voila. Oh. Vassals already attacking. Alright, let me just aid you there if still need be. Yeah, we did actually aid. Just a little. But we did. Peace for 5 years? No, build a war chest. That is a good one. We could use that. Though I am afraid now of those events of people saying, hey, do you want some cash? I will do it. Has formed an alliance with the king of Bihar. Sure. And by the way, off camera I also arranged a betrothal for my son, who unfortunately got timid now, I just noticed. Oh, I really hope that goes into humble and not anything else. That's also, I think, bad for military training, so this is all kinds of bad. But yeah. She's free. He's 8, so he has to wait a little bit, but daughter of the Surit Sultanate. Not a bad thing to inherit, go for a claim for, and not as bad as an ally. So, yep. Gone with that route. We lost our spy master? Oh, you hate my guts. But you are really happy with me, so I'm gonna take you. And I'm gonna spy for you. He's no longer spy master. You simply died a natural death at the age of 62. Not too surprising. Special character offers offer a peace treaty. Are you raiding me again? I still have these forces out. On the 8th of October. Hold on. Thank you. Now, when we battle China, I also expect us to... here. I don't see any forces left. I believe now you're defeated. Oof, -8. You should not... sorry, you're in... That's what I don't like. You will be insulted. But I really don't need his aid. I have a good income. Truce with you is ending, but you're not really important. Besides, you're now paying a tribute to me, so that is okay. How long do we still have peace with you? Until 60. How long do we have peace with you? Because you're 60. Oh, this one was 61 then? Can't believe that has to be the same time. We finish you later. Yeah, 61. I didn't read that correctly. Because he is getting his Zikri uprising. He is getting trashed by so many things as we made him so weak. But I think we also attacked you already. Yep. Can't do anything with you either. We really weakened him tremendously. So I'm not surprised that he is falling apart. And personally, I don't mind seeing that at all. We could definitely use a little bit more land if we wish to attack China. But the best thing would be if you would become incapable somehow. Or if somebody would fight for your build a war chest. Done. Not sure it did anything. Ow. Ow, and I immediately cannot hold my lands? No, that cannot be true. It must be the city I built on north here. Yeah. Oh, +1 health. There you go. And you. Did you finish this? Yes. Let's build another one. How far am I up the devotion? Getting there, getting there. Who is this? It's not really the perfect son to get anything of that right now. I could give him patience. This son also... he isn't a terrible Arab, mind you. Thanks to ambitious and tremendous diplomacy. I don't really want to get stressed right now as I'm ill already. Let's give him patience. I mean, he's a son of mine. Ah, of course, mine is... my life's in your hands. As long as you know what you're doing. Let's not go... I actually feel better. Awesome. And that still gives me none of the mesne to be held. That's... Wow, the game is really telling me, help your son, that will be good for you. No, no, it's not. They're actually showing me as if helping your son is a bad thing to do as a father, because you can't hold on to your terrains. This will give me -1 stewardship though, so perhaps when that is done, I can just barely hold on to my lands. But I'm not too happy with it. Oh. It's already gone. Wow, that's just out of patience already enough. Ooh, hello. You're fighting a Surat Sultanate. Who are you? You're Xiu. Xiu, what are you doing? In the Holy War for Kutal. For this area then. Alright, because I made the Duke be beneath the Sri Lanka girl. Ah, with heroes comes 14,000. Curious to see if that will work. My son, yes, except this was a marriage that we have already arranged. She's genius, she's got really good stats, but she's too old to wait for anything else. Has usurped the title of Sovereign from... What? How can he take that? How can he usurp that? That's... What? Is that city not yours? No, pretender and claimant. That's the issue. Found an apostate. Yep, burner. I really think this game is giving the wrong message that if you help your son out, you cannot rule your lands. And in a sense, it's logical though. I mean, if you pay attention to your family, you can't do your job as well. But you get different things back. The appreciation of your family, at least normally. Taking Duchess, okay. Peace treaty with you is ending, but that is a peace treaty with somebody that revolted once. It's not really... Here, 13,000 men. Do you really want to do this? You should have considered possibly your options. Because trust me, was a bad decision on your end. Alright. You are down and out, and an interesting pop-up came up. Always nice to usurp stuff. Yes. Usurp this title. Who... Under which realm do you fall? No, that's the wrong one. Oh no, you guys definitely don't need more power. Congratulations. Sir, you are now the Duchy of Kyrgyz. Which will definitely make you very happy, but... What I'm also interested in... not enough to upgrade. Not enough technology. He doesn't know what it is, so... He's gonna be... kind of pissy for a while. King that needs help. Why is the King of Delhi now all of a sudden angry with me? The King of Delhi, you. It's on the council again, huh? And revoked vassal titles is still happening, but that shouldn't be... dislikes new obligation law because of the women's status? That's not an obligation law, that's something else, you numbnuts. You don't call that an obligation law. Oh, Aramid. You're independent. Well, buddy boy, let's celebrate your new independence with a big-ass old holy war. Enjoy, sent. Goodbye. That was a dumb idea. On your end. The opposite, where are you? Can I take you already? Yes, we can. Holy War 4? Left out? Oh man, that's just so small. But I don't need to go up there yet. I do want them out of here. Oman would be a good idea, or indeed Nefout for this area. Because I think Nefout is the duchy here, yeah. And you have Al Bahrain. I think I'm gonna declare in for the Holy War for Oman. I can lose the karma, it's fine. So let's do that. Let's bring you around there. And let's do that war, but that is going to be in a next episode. I say thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.